Hi, Janet. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Fine, thank you. Yourself?
So I'm good. Janet is joining us from Ghana. Janet, do you want to tell my viewers about your journey?
Yes, absolutely. I would love to. So, my name is Janet Kwache from Ghana, currently staying in Ghana. So, my journey in youth development and empowerment advocacy started like 6 years ago. That was the first time I heard about the Sustainable Development Goals. And I was very, very much inspired that we have certain goals that we want to achieve as a globe. And so I thought to myself, what can I do as an individual who finds herself in a global village? What can I do to contribute towards achieving these goals? And so I decided that I will get myself into volunteering activities, which focus on community development. And then along the path, I found so much love for youth development and empowerment. So everything I do is centered around this particular sector. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, what exactly do you do as a youth empowerment advocate?
Great. So what I do is I have a social enterprise called Zoetis Global, and it's an initiative I started in 2018. And the main aim was to provide a platform for young leaders or aspiring young leaders to know more about the Sustainable Development Goals and also to contribute to the less privileged people by giving them skills training. So we have the soft skills training that we give to the young people, and then we have hard skills like vocational skills. And over the years, we've been engaged in webinars because of COVID. We kind of shifted our activities strictly online. So what we've been doing is having a workshop called the Value Workshop. And it's a workshop that we have online for young professionals, aspiring entrepreneurs, and young leaders across Africa. So far we've had 3 webinars starting from 2019 till date. We are currently working on the program for this year. So we teach young professionals how to present, how to learn business development for those who want to start their own business. We also give them the opportunity to work on mini projects in their communities, because we believe that when you attend a workshop or a webinar, it shouldn't end there. We really wanted to create something different and a way to really measure if people who participated were able to learn something. So we give them mini projects where they are able to initiate by identifying problems in their communities and putting into practice what they learned during our webinars in their communities. And at the end of the day, they get to present it back to us as organizers, and we also get to give them feedback, and then we monitor them afterwards to see what they are doing in their various communities with what they learned through our initiative. So this is what I do with Zoetis Global, which is my personal driven initiative. But aside this, I work with NGOs. I've worked with the Yali Regional Leadership Center, and Yali is like a program sponsored by the USAID for young leaders in Africa. And I think we have the Mandela Washington Fellow, but it's kind of interrelated. So I was an alumni, and once I was there, I really got to meet a lot of young creative people from Africa. And so once I completed my training, I got on board the executive for the Yali Alumni Ghana body, and I was able to work on projects with other executives. And I also got on board the selection team for recruitment of cohorts for the program. So it was very much exciting for me. And through that, I got to work with different NGOs. I've worked with organizations like OneNep, where I got the opportunity to be part of the team that kind of really work within communities for our past elections. What we wanted to do is to avoid electoral violence. So our work was to educate young people about the essence of really keeping calm and really going by rules and regulations during elections. Because Ghana really has this, how do I put it, this kind of reputation of having a peaceful election. And we really want to maintain that all year. So I work with this organization to really help to keep electoral violence very low during the elections. And yes, it's just a lot. I've been doing a lot with different NGOs, and it's all centered around youth empowerment and development. Yeah.
Fantastic. So, Janet, since you have been working since 2018, Do you want to talk about the impact it had on the communities you worked with?
Absolutely, absolutely. Let me talk about one of my recent projects with Arise Educational Foundations. So Arise is an NGO that was formed by a German lady who came to Ghana and realized that young people aged 2 to like about 6 and above years were not in school in a typical fishing community here in Ghana, specifically in the capital city of Ghana. So she started this NGO to help vulnerable children, especially children of fishermen in the community, to have access to education. So I joined this project. I was very passionate when I heard about it. I said, yes, this is something I want to be part of. This is something that can make a difference in a deprived community. So I jumped on the project. I relocated from the city to come down to the community to help push this project forward. So I would say, like, as a result of my collaboration with them, currently we have 40 students who are receiving free education in the project in the community. And we've been able to purchase 2 plots of land where we want to build our own school and give access to about 100 students more. So a lot of people can benefit in the community. And we are still looking for ways where we can sustain the project in the long term, because the kids don't pay any school fees, and we give them food and also try to provide transportation for them. So we are still looking for ways where we can make the project more sustainable in the next 20, 30 years. So far it has really impacted the community. Because of our project, parents in this community have hope for their children. They have hope for their future, because without this project, a lot of them couldn't afford education, and it's really like a very good thing here in the community for them. So I feel like this is also contributing to the sustainable development goals, promoting quality education, and in a way also kind of reducing poverty, because once people are educated, they are enlightened, they can become creative and innovative, and they can start certain things which can eradicate poverty. So we feel like our project is really doing a lot here in the community. So aside this, I've also, as a youth-led ambassador, just recently, I think last year, I became a youth-led ambassador. And through my ambassadorial roles, I was able to engage other young people in this same community that I relocated in. And I taught them about leadership skills, especially for teenage parents who felt very, how do I put it? They didn't feel like they have any hope. They didn't feel like they have any future. And I felt like it's a good time to create a safe space for them and a welcoming environment that makes them feel like, okay, even though they got pregnant while still young, they can still receive some sort of guidance and mentorship from me and other young leaders who equally felt interested in the project. So we are still trying to really find some of the root causes around why young people in this community kind of get pregnant early, because the problem is not the fact that they got pregnant. The problem is, why did they get pregnant? And we really want to tackle the problem from the roots of it, so we can find a needed and sustainable solution for the girls in this community. So I feel that has been very impactful as well. So there's just a lot of things that I've been doing over the years, and just for the sake of time, I might not be able to say everything, but I feel like over the years, yes, my work together with other people has been very, very resourceful in the communities here in Ghana.
I think you're doing a wonderful work, and we will keep this conversation going. We are not ending here, but thank you so much for taking out time to give me this interview. I understand that we've been sort of struggling to get through with this. For the viewers, I have a playlist called Inspiring Women, and here is one of the inspiring women which I'm interviewing today. So if you're not subscribed to my channel, we have amazing girls like Janet on this platform, so do subscribe. Thank you so much, Janet, for giving me this interview.
Thank you. I really appreciate it too. Thanks a lot.